Everyone, welcome to my channel, Clay Rammage, back again with another garage sale haul. Cindy and I went to a number of garage sales in a city in a town called Fridley, Minnesota. They were having citywide garage sales, so we went up there. We didn't have a lot of time. We had like 3 hours in the morning, so off we went to go shopping and found a few fun treasures. So before we get into the bulk of it, and before I forget, because that's what happens to me as I get older, one of the things we picked up was this box of Nancy Drew mysteries. There's 32 books that were in this box. How much did we pay for that? Zero. It was in the free pile. Awesome! So 32 books for free. We actually sell a number of Nancy Drew books at the Pink Elephant. I'm surprised at how many of these sell, and they consistently sell, usually between $4 and $6 each. So even if we go on the very conservative side, because I haven't looked at them to see what kind of condition. Some of them are the older editions, some are a little newer. So let's just say an average of $3 each. That's still over $100. Boom. Without, for approximately $100 for a free pile. Can't beat it. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am a antique dealer, reseller, whatever you want to term it. I like to think that I do more with antiques and vintage than I do with modern stuff. So the term reseller does not apply to me like most people, I think. Because I like old stuff much better than selling new stuff. And we have some older stuff. Not old, well, there are some very old things that we picked up, which I'll go through those. There is a couple modern pieces. I'm not opposed to modern, but it's not what I like to deal with. And I pick them up just because they're such incredible deals that I can't pass them up. And I usually end up selling them, like I did this morning, to Dustin from McFlippin'Chip. And I'll have the link to his channel down below. So I sold him a vintage, it was vintage, but it's a stereo component that I've had down at the Pink Elephant, hoping it would sell. It didn't, so I sold it to Dustin, and he's going to resell it, and he'll be able to make some good money off of that. So that's what I typically do now. If I find a great deal, I am building up a base of people I can sell things to. Same with clothing. I know another person who deals in high-end clothing, designer name stuff, so when I find that at a great price, I bring it to her and she buys it from me. I make a few dollars, she makes money, everybody's happy. So let's get into it. Yeah, I don't even know where to start other than, so we got that box of free books at the same sale, which was a fundraiser sale. I picked up these 4 Laura Ingalls Wilder books. These are all from the 1950s. With their dust jackets, which are a little worn. But these, I was surprised at the value of these. Some of these can be quite valuable. In other words, $30 to $40 a book. Now, I'm thinking I'm probably going to do this set for like 50 to 60. Because they're in good shape. They do have a name written in the front. But other than that, the pages are in great shape, no other writing. And other than the dust jacket just being a little worn, the books themselves are excellent. So that will be a fun lot. Okay. So when I was a kid, my favorite song, because we had the record, the 45, was a song called They're Coming to Take Me Away, Haha. Found it this morning at this garage sale. They had a whole stack of 45s, and I was debating whether I wanted to buy all of them because they did have some good ones, 50 cents each, but I was like, I really don't want to deal with a huge lot of them. And as I was flipping through them, I found it. They're Coming to Take Me Away, ha ha, hee hee, ho ho. And then if you flip the record over, it's played backwards, and even the label is printed backwards. I had to buy it for 50 cents. That was the only record I bought. But I was so excited. So I go up to the people who are running the sale to buy it, and I told them my excitement over finding this record, and they go, oh yeah, I remember that. Well, another guy who was shopping at the sale overheard the conversation, and he goes, oh great, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Yep. The power of suggestion. I loved it. At another sale, picked up this. It's a sprinkler, plastic. It is missing, it would have had little arms coming out here to hold him steady so he doesn't blow over. But it's Walt Disney Productions, which tells you that it's an older model, and obviously he's faded. He was out in the sun. You can tell the umbrella really helped protect him from the sun. But I just thought for $1, no, actually she charged me 50 cents for him. Can't beat that. Our little Mickey. I'll put him down at the Pink Elephant just because it's condition. This vintage tin, beautiful tin. The guy said he kept his, what did he say? He kept something in here. Oh, paper clips. Or some sort of clip. And it's in beautiful condition. I love the little handle on it. And it's makes it a little more unusual to find the handles. So that was a good find. I picked up, these are little bathtub swimming toys. I put these down at the Pink Elephant and they sell. I only put $1 on them, but I paid 50 cents for the bag, so can't beat that. We found a couple pieces of, this was in the free box. A couple pieces of jewelry. I think this is one of those magnetic bracelets, and yep, you can see the hair. Anyway, I'll leave it on there. The cross, and then there was this chain as well. So for free, I'll take it. It's not marked. I didn't think it would be silver, but then we got this whole bag of jewelry and pins for $1. Cindy's already gone through it. Nothing spectacular, but there are a few. Like, look at this brooch. Isn't that fabulous? Sparkly. There's this one, which is really cool. The reindeer, the little star on it. This is a hard one to read as far as the name, but I'll have to look that up. There's this little pen, the little porcelain piece on it. Little holly berry pen. Oh, I'm just looking for anything. There's this cameo pen in there. You know, it's an inexpensive one, but it's very pretty. And it is a locket. It's an Avon piece. Oh, there were some exciting things in here. There's 3 of these little pins. They say FMC. They're 10 karat gold filled. At least 2 of them say 10 karat gold filled, and one says 10 karat gold. So that was exciting. There's also this pin, which is the Masters collection, Masters golf tournaments. So some nice pin. There's this beautiful cat pin. And anything else? Oh yes, the little bee pen. Isn't he cute? Very cute. All right. Otherwise, it's just kind of miscellaneous stuff. Now, this is the item I bought at one sale. It's a wax skull. This is by the SUNY Candle Division of W&F Manufacturing, made in the USA, vintage piece. These skulls, wax skulls, currently sold listings are, there's one that sold for $10, another one like close to $100. So they're all over the place. But my plan was to put him down at the Pink Elephant. He does have a little damage to the nose. But he'll go down to the Pink Elephant, and I'm going to put 25 bucks on him. So, go Mr. Skull. I paid $1 for him, so that was a good find. Paid $1 for this also. I've sold a number of these in the past. These are furniture kits for doll houses, miniatures. This is the House of Miniatures, which is a good brand. These sell, depending upon what it is, usually $5 to $15 per item. So since this is the sofa, I'll probably list it for like around $12. So that was an exciting find. And another find in the free box were these 2 vintage pin cushions. I'm not sure why they put them in the free box, but I'll take them in the free box. And then we found this Starbucks mug. This is one of the modern things. Starbucks mug, this one, 2016. It's very new, Istanbul. Current listings for this are $40 to $50 to $60. With the box, it goes for more, but this was an incredible find for, yes, 75 cents. We're excited about that one. Oh, let me not misplace. Where did I put it? I just remembered it was here a minute ago. Oh, I put it over here. At that same sale that we got the coffee mug from, I got this watch. This is a Swiss Army chronograph watch. Made in, it's Swiss movement, or Swiss made, it says. I paid up for this. I don't normally pay a lot of money for stuff at garage sales, as you guys know, but this one I paid for 3 pieces of jewelry. I paid a ring, a sterling silver bracelet, and this watch I paid $30. So basically $10 for each piece. But the watch alone should be $100 to $125 for this watch. She said it needs a new battery, so if it works, that's a good thing. The chronograph watches are always worth quite a bit more, which means it's got these stopwatch functions, basically. So that was exciting. Found this Sony Walkman. I haven't tried it out, but for $25, I can't beat that. And again, that's the kind of thing I would sell to someone like Dustin or one of the other resellers who are good at reselling electronics. Also found, yes, that's right, we found a kitty on nest, if you will, in basket, kitty on the basket. This is a Westmoreland piece, marked clearly on the bottom, Westmoreland, there's the big W. And it's marked on the bottom of the cat, which Westmoreland usually marked both pieces. Beautiful piece, not highly valuable, but $15, $20 for this beautiful milk glass kitty. We will take that. All right, now here's the old items, books. Found this the last sale we went to before we had to take off. She had some books laying out on the table, and she goes, I went up to look at them. She goes, oh, do you like vintage, or you like old books? I said, yeah. And so she didn't, I wasn't quite sure what she meant by that. But I did pick up this one off of that table. This is the Blue Jacks manual, with Blue Jackets, which is a Navy manual from the 1950s. This was her husband's, I believe it was. And so yeah, so that's not a high value item, but it was $2 for that one. $2 for, I believe, this one, which I'm super excited about, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I cannot find this edition. It's an 1895 edition. I cannot find it. Somebody got it for a Christmas present in 1897, and then she said these books came from her uncle, or her husband's uncle. He picked it up in 1931, and apparently he loved old books. So this one I'm excited. It's a leather cover, the beautiful spine, and the marbled paper and edging. And like I said, I have not been able to locate this particular edition, which is interesting. Now the original, that's not a first edition of the book, because that was going way back. Yeah, I don't. Anyway, I picked up 3 of these books, I don't know which ones, for $2 each. The rest were individually priced from $4 to $9. So I picked up this book, love the cover again, Burns, nice spine. This one's from 1856. So, this one's 100 and almost 70 years old. Published in London. The Poetical Works of Robert Burns. Beautiful book. You guys know me. This one, Betsy Jane Ward, her Book of Gokes. Never heard of the word Gokes. And this one is 1866. Not in the best of condition, but I'll take it. Then this one, Memorial Addresses on the Life and Character of Justin S. Morrill, February 22nd, 1899. This is this was the one I paid the most for. She charged me $9. And so funny when we were checking out, because she was like, I'll deal with you. I'll make you a deal on books. I'm like, okay. So I figured I'll pick out what I want, and then we can, you know, work it out when we get all of them. So we get them all the stuff. We pile it, and again, we had an appointment, so I was worried about being late for the appointment. So I was, you know, just wanting to get checked out and go. So she started adding it up. She got a little confused, and then I said, how about just $30 for all of it? Because it was coming to like $31.50 is what it all would have come to with everything we were buying. And then she started counting all over again, and I ended up paying her $32. Oh, I was cracking up. But anyway, it was worth it. So the next one, and I've sold multiple copies of this, then the Rubaiyat, I don't know how to say that, of Omar Khayyam. And this one, beautiful cover. It also has the dust jacket, although the dust jacket is loose inside. It is torn. But look at the graphics on this. It's just beautiful. This is 1920s edition. No, not 20s. I'm sorry. This was getting all confused. 1956. But another, again, it's a beautiful book. And the last book I picked up is the Royal Gallery of Poetry and Art. And this one is from 1886. And this one, of course, has poetry and art throughout it with steel engravings. So its spine is coming loose, but another great book. So yeah, so that's what we found for resale at our recent garage sale trip. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you next time.